Well, good evening, and thank you so much, Dave Thompson, for that wonderful, entertaining piece or pieces that you played tonight from your baby grand command piano there in your house. So thank you so much, and welcome everybody to the 2021 PRSA Oregon Chapter Spotlight Awards. I'm Tom Fuller from Imagine Public Relations. And Catherine, our co-host, is muted. Go for it, Catherine.
Great. And I'm Catherine Beninati from the Oregon Department of Transportation. Tonight, we honor the best examples of effective public relations campaigns and tactics, and some of the best and brightest public relations professionals and community benefactors in Oregon and Southwest Washington. Let's begin by introducing our PRSA Oregon Chapter President, Judy Asbury, APR, fellow PRSA. Judy?
Thank you, Catherine. Thank you so much, and welcome everyone to one of our premier events for the PRSA Oregon Chapter. Spotlights does not happen by itself. It takes a dedicated all-volunteer crew. For example, a judging committee worked for 3 months to organize and manage the judging process, working with our sister chapter in Houston. To ensure objectivity and lack of conflicts, Spotlight Awards are judged by accredited public relations professionals in the Houston chapter, and we, in turn, in Oregon, judge another chapter's awards. A 5-person committee reviewed nominations for our awards of distinction and made the ultimate selections you will learn about tonight. And a several-person committee organized the event, managed communications, and more, all led admirably by Tom Fuller, APR. They bring us to this evening's event. They have brought us to this evening's event. And I am really grateful for their service. So please, as you watch the best and brightest in PR earn their well-deserved recognition, consider offering your own time and talent to the chapter. You can find our volunteer form on the homepage of our website, or I put it in the chat. Let us know if you're willing to help out. And or you can just email me at jasbury.lclark.edu, and I'll put that in the chat too. PRSA Oregon is one of the best chapters in the nation, and our volunteers are the reason. So I hope you will join us and join in. And now back to you, Tom.
All right, Judy, thank you so very much. And yes, indeed, we couldn't do this without our wonderful volunteers, but we also couldn't do it without our wonderful sponsors. So I'd like to take just a moment to tell you about those. Tonight's bronze sponsors are Walsh Communications, Integrated Corporate Communications, and Imagine Public Relations. Our silver sponsors, Publix Northwest Public Relations and the Clark College Foundation. And a special shout out to tonight's platinum sponsor, Riley Research with Mike Riley. Speaking of Mike Riley, Mike, would you say a word of welcome for us?
Well, thank you, Tom. I appreciate it. As a person who grew up as a marketing/advertising grad from OSU's business school, I was an early market research advocate, but back in the day, research was difficult. And when I got to know PRSA built a project management system around research and evaluation. PRSA always emphasized research on the front end of the project and research on the back end of the project to evaluate how the project worked, how you could do better next time. So I was immediately enamored with PRSA, and I've been proud to be associated with it for decades now. I'm very proud to have been accredited by the organization, and I thank so much many of the people who have worked with me over the years. I look forward to working with all of you in the future, and I thank you for the opportunity to be here with you tonight.
All right, Mike, thank you so very much once again for being our platinum sponsor. Well, now on to our awards. So our theme this year is Silver Linings. And after weathering yet another year of COVID-19, we wanted to show the silver linings that come from well-crafted public relations efforts and from lives that are spent to benefit other people. So tonight we're going to honor both campaigns and tactics with merit awards and with spotlight awards. And then we're of course also going to honor three very, very special people with awards of distinction. So let's start with campaigns. Campaigns include a communications plan using research, planning, implementation, and evaluation, as Mike just alluded to. And our first category in campaigns is marketing business to business. Now, this category includes programs designed to introduce new products or promote existing products or services to a business or commercial audience. Our first merit award goes to Jenna Cooper, APR, and her team at C3 Collective for Server Domes. The future has landed. And in this category, a spotlight award goes to A. Wordsmith for Zentopia. A. Wordsmith led a strategic media and influencer relations campaign and developed ongoing opportunities for Zentopia, a hemp-infused beverage company, to reach new markets both in and outside the Pacific Northwest. The judges said, excellent execution, presenting your supportive materials, very clean, detailed, and easy to understand. Congratulations, A. Wordsmith and Zentopia.
Our next category is marketing of a consumer product or service. This includes programs designed to introduce new products or services or promote existing products or services to a consumer audience. A merit award goes to the Oregon Orchard Hazelnuts team at Finn Partners for Oregon Hazelnuts, Oregon Goodness. And in this category, we have two spotlight awards. The first one goes to Jan Klaczynski and Brian Loom of C+C for its work with the Bonneville Power Administration and their Comfort Ready Homes campaign. BPA has a long history of promoting energy efficiency and recently turned its focus to weatherization, which offers homeowners the benefits of improved comfort in addition to savings on utility bills. Since many people aren't aware of the weatherization options that are available for their home and budget, BPA created Comfort Ready Home, a program that connects homeowners, contractors, and utilities with each other and with the resources they need to complete more weatherization projects. C+C provided comprehensive program marketing, including creative, digital, multicultural, and PR support. Judges' comments included, Overall, this is a strong entry. Detailed research led to a great plan, which led to measurable goals, which appear that they will be achieved. The second spotlight goes to the Northwest Cherry Growers team at Finn Partners for putting sweet cherries on top. The Northwest Cherry Growers tasked Finn with promoting the health benefits of sweet cherries and driving consumption beyond fresh cherry season. When COVID-19 hit, the team developed a plan that would align with pandemic-triggered changes in consumer spending, grocery shopping, and media consumption. The campaign included influencer, podcast, and digital media partnerships and targeted both health influencers and consumers with content positioning sweet cherries as a year-round go-to superfruit. Data on campaign reach was backed up by consumer surveys confirming that the message was getting through. 59% reported that their decision to purchase cherries was influenced by health benefits rather. Judges' comments included, this was a superb effort covering everything from influencing, native advertising, earned media, and even a specific website. Congratulations, Finn Partners and C+C.
Next, we come to our first award of distinction. The Olga M. Haley Mentorship Award is named for the legendary Olga Haley, who left us in 2014. Throughout her long, stellar career, Haley was committed to supporting PRSA and the public relations profession, serving as a mentor to countless chapter members. She was widely respected not only by her clients and colleagues and fellow chapter members, but also by Portland's journalism community. This year's Olga M. Haley Mentorship Award goes to a lady who's exemplified the spirit of giving back for many decades. And we're proud to congratulate Mary Louise Venata, APR, fellow PRSA of Venata Public Relations. Let's take a look at what people close to her have to say about Mary Louise.
I think Mary Louise's history or career is 30 plus years in public relations. I think all the interns would say she just has a ton of energy. Right away, she walks into a room and the energy just goes way up. And the interns really like that. They really feed on that, and it helps them build their confidence in what they're doing. I think the first thing that she really does well with interns is she works with them one-on-one when they come here. So she doesn't just give them a stack of projects and turn them loose on that. She works with them right next to them all the time. She shows them that they can be successful. They really can work in public relations and make things happen.
Mary Louise is inspiring because she takes her gifts and her talents and she uses them to better the community around her. And she really works to lift people up, whether it be to provide insights or to provide additional training. And she's done that for a number of my students through some real world projects, as well as through internships and just mentoring.
I was thinking about this, about how I would describe Mary, and the first word that comes to mind is connector. She was so connected across the community, and that's because people really trusted her and believed in her and believed in the value of the relationship with her. Mary is someone who really showed what it means to build trust, whether it was a nonprofit organization, an association, a government agency, or even in the private sector. She built trust with people in all of those organizations across sectors. And I was incredibly inspired by that.
Well, Mary Louise, I'd like to congratulate you on receiving this award. You're absolutely deserving of this. It's been an awesome working with you over these years with these kids.
Mary Louise, I am super thrilled that you are receiving this award. I can't think of anyone more deserving than you.
Mary, huge congratulations on the Olga M. Haley Mentorship Award. You are so deserving, and I am so proud to call you a colleague and a friend.
Congratulations, Mary Louise. would you, if you can, would you say a few words to us?
Oh, that was so lovely. So many people I care about so much. First of all, I want to thank all the PRSA, Oregon folks. I'm humbled to share this award with so many outstanding professionals. And I've seen a lot of young people pass through our doors. Over 100 interns have passed through the doors of Veneta Public Relations, and they're so much fun. We entertain each other for hours, watching them try to address an envelope. While they roll their eyes while I put 2 spaces after each period in all of my documents. The best advice I can give my colleagues who want to mentor students or interns is, have almost, no expectations or as low a barrier to internships as you can. Somebody's calling me here. Because some of my best interns have worked, they've worked at restaurants and had science degrees or, college or no college at all. You can't really judge their abilities until you've really seen them work. So, our career's broad and there's a place for everyone here. And, if any of you watch Ted Lasso, you're going to know those characters of Keely and Higgins. Remember, she's leaving for her PR career. She's leaving the British Talker team to start her own PR firm. And she has to tell her boss, whom she loves very much. And, they give this great piece of advice, which is, a good mentor hopes you move on and a great mentor knows you will. And, when they leave, it's really sad. But I wanted to read to you a note that an intern who turned out to be an employee shared with me before they left, which was, thanks, Mary Louise, for taking a chance on me, trusting me and believing in me. You are the reason my PR career ever got started, and I will be eternally grateful. And, the real secret is I probably learned more from them than they ever will, and from me, and that's why I mentor. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Mary Louise, and congratulations once again. Let's move on now to our next Spotlight Award category, Community Relations. This category highlights programs that seek to win the support or cooperation of, or that aim to improve relations with, people or organizations and communities in which the sponsoring organization has an interest, need, or opportunity. In this category, we have 2 Merit Award recipients, Suzette Riley and Hannah Mullen of C+C, and Manna High-Airy of Energy Trust of Oregon for elevating Oregon changemakers, and Mary Louise Veneta, APR Fellow PRSA, Veneta Public Relations, for the Santiam Rebuild Coalition, Bringing Back the Canyon. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Our next category is DEI and multicultural public relations. This category includes any type of program specifically targeted to a cultural group and/or campaigns that use specific tactics comprising diversity, equity, and inclusion goals. Now, in this category, a merit award goes to Maritza Culazzo, Chris Finks, Martine Gonzalez, Deborah Huntington, Andrew Longteague, and Fiat Luong of TriMet for their multicultural bus wrap program. Congratulations, Team TriMet. And a spotlight in this category goes to A. Wordsmith for Brown Hope and the Black Resilience Fund. Brown Hope is a nonprofit providing community solutions for racial justice. It partnered with A. Wordsmith to elevate awareness, drive funding for the organization's Black Resilience Fund, and position founder Cameron Whitten as a thought leader and advocate for racial justice and change. A. Wordsmith led a strategic media campaign and developed ongoing story opportunities for Brown Hope and the Black Resilience Fund to inspire activists both in and outside of the Pacific Northwest. Judges said, great overall campaign, good use of research. Congratulations, A. Wordsmith.
Now let's turn to another of our award of distinctions, the Ron Schmidt Community Service Award, that honors the outstanding use of public relations to support community improvement and important causes. To introduce this year's winner, once again, here's PRSA Oregon Chapter President Judy Asbury, APR, Fellow PRSA.
Sorry about that. Catherine, thanks so much. So let's turn to another of our awards of distinction, the Ron Schmidt Community Service Award, that honors the outstanding use of public relations to support community improvement and important causes. To introduce this year's winner, once again, oh, that's me. Sorry, I'm reading the wrong thing. I'm so my apologies. So Ron Schmidt continually raised our collective awareness, consciousness, and commitment. Over a 30-year period, Schmidt first served as an aide to the Oregon Governor, Tom McCall, then as owner of state's biggest and most influential public relations firm. He stood at the center of public policy in business, government, and the arts. This year's Ron Schmidt Community Service Award goes to Kat Hendricks, statewide partnerships manager at Oregon Child Abuse Solutions. This nonprofit works hand in hand with frontline child abuse interventionists to create training, policy, and practice solutions to prevent child abuse and minimize trauma caused by abuse. Kate is responsible for communicating, connecting, resourcing, and coordinating more than 6 physicians and nurses in Oregon who are tasked with the difficult job of diagnosing for child abuse. Let's hear what those close to Kat have to say about her.
Kat is an extremely wonderful leader. She was a mentor of mine for many years. And the reason is because there are so many qualities she has that I just strive to be like. Over the COVID-19 pandemic, her work has become incredibly important when it comes to the medical child abuse assessment and diagnoses of children across the state. She can really meet someone and really listen to what they're needing and wanting from the conversation, and she's able to really answer what they need answered and to meet their needs. You know, she's humble, she's kind, she's smart, she's giving, she's trustworthy.
I think her personality is so amazing that she is at the same time very professional and your buddy. I've been doing this work since 1995, so what she did in a year, I have thought for 20 plus years. Somebody who is, you know, could be a friend and could be a professional colleague, and both at the same time, and is a go-getter and really makes things happen in a very, very organized, outstanding way in a short period of time. That kind of person doesn't come along very often.
I was lucky enough to work with Kat very early in my career as a marketing and communications professional, and she essentially inspired me to be the professional that I am today. Kat has just a really positive, creative mind, and she's highly collaborative, and it's really energizing to work with her and learn from her.
Congratulations, Kat. You are the absolute best colleague. You are the best supervisor. You are going to make Oregon the safest state for kids, and I am so honored to know you and to nominate you for this award.
Hey, Kat, I cannot congratulate you enough. There is no one more deserving than you.
Congratulations, Kat. So happy for you.
So congratulations, Kat, so well deserving. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you so much, Judy. I'm totally overwhelmed by that video, and it's a complete surprise and so wonderful to see the colleagues that I love so much. And thank you particularly to PRSA Oregon for this recognition and for creating pathways for dedicated community professionals who are serving and trying to strengthen and improve lives. I'm accepting this award in honor of the 275 professionals who work at children's advocacy centers across the state. These centers provide specialized services for children and families when there are concerns of child abuse. They tap into children's innate resilience and create pathways for healing and hope. In particular, I'm so grateful for the doctors and nurses that I partner with to strengthen medical services for children in crisis. Their compassion and skill inspires me each day. I'm also very grateful for the team at Oregon Child Abuse Solutions, especially Becky Jones, whose visionary, innovative, and supportive leadership creates the conditions for all of us to thrive. Thank you to the mentors who have helped me grow in impact over the years, especially Jackie Seto and Lillian Tsai. And finally, thank you to my friends, family, and especially our cats for their loving presence. And I hope everyone has a great rest of the evening.
Thank you, Kat. And Dave Thompson and I had a lot of fun interviewing people that were special to you. And then I had just a blast putting that video together for you. So I'm glad that you enjoyed that. All right, well, let's turn now to our next category. Our next campaign category is events and observances. Now, these are commemorations, observances, openings, celebrations, or other sorts of special activities. Now, in this category, a merit award goes to the Oregon Beverage and Recycling Cooperative and Guard Communications for celebrating 50 years of Oregon's iconic bottle bill. And a spotlight award goes to Jessica Nissen and Mary Louise Venata, APR, fellow PRSA of Venata Public Relations, for the Oregon Women Veterans Conference. The Oregon Department of Veterans Affairs hosts the largest in-person gathering of women veterans in the state, the biennial Oregon Women Veterans Conference. The department engaged Venata Public Relations and its partner Spire Management to plan and manage this year's conference. Well into the planning process, the COVID-19 pandemic made an in-person event unsafe. So VPR recommended pivoting to a virtual event and had just a short time to help agency staff and event attendees adjust. But ultimately, the event attracted women from all over the state who may not otherwise have attended. The judges' comments included their research ultimately resulted in the success of their program. Congratulations, Venata Public Relations.
Our next category is public service, which includes programs that advance public understanding of societal issues, problems, or concerns. In this category, we have 2 merit awards. Sean Philbrook, Jim Maines, and Ron Arp of Identity Clark County for Safe by Summer, and Jenna Cooper, APR, C3 Collective, Shirley Hancock Communications, and Angie Latta, Marquee Companies for Marquee Companies Champion COVID-19 Vaccine Rollout. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Our next category is reputation and brand management. This category includes programs designed to enhance, promote, or improve the reputation of an organization with its publics, either proactively or in response to an issue, event, or market occurrence. Now, in this category, a merit award goes to A. Wordsmith for Curry Community Health Freedom Healthcare. Congratulations.
Our next category is social media, which includes campaigns that demonstrate leadership of public relations strategies and tactics executed in an online or digital format. In this category, a merit award goes to the Oregon Orchard Hazelnuts team and Finn Partners for Oregon Orchard Hazelnuts. Oregon goodness. Congratulations.
Our next category is other communications. As you can imagine, other includes any program that demonstrates leadership of public relations strategies and tactics in a creative and effective campaign that just doesn't fit into any other category. A merit in this category, a merit award goes to Clark College Foundation's Angela Toretta, Corey Dobbs, and Rhonda Moore in APR for Penguins Give campaign. And a spotlight award goes to Northwest Cherry Growers team at Finn Partners for putting sweet cherries on top. The team helped the Northwest Cherry Growers promote the health benefits of sweet cherries and drive consumption beyond fresh cherry season, even during COVID. Judges' comments included, your research is very well structured, ideas are clear, and the writing is concise and detailed. Congratulations, Finn Partners.
Our final campaign category is crisis communications, which includes programs undertaken to deal with an unplanned event or occurrence requiring immediate response. In this category, we have 1 spotlight. winning team, Jenna Cooper, APR, and Dave Thompson, APR, fellow PRSA of C3 Collective, and the Public Affairs and Government Relations team of Clackamas County for Clackamas County Emergency Operations Center, COVID-19 and wildfire response. Clackamas County was already responding to the COVID-19 crisis when a crisis of wildfires broke out in August of last year, forcing evacuation of more than 50,000 county residents. Communication leaders in the county's public and government affairs and disaster management departments recognized that they didn't have the staff or resources to continue at the same pace with a second simultaneous crisis. The county engaged C3 Collectives to provide staff support and train county communicators to crisis response, best practices, all the while responding to both crises. Judges' comments included great planning. Your breakdown in the areas of focus and who was responsible was really good. Congratulations, C3 Collective.
Now we turn from campaigns to tactics. In a communications plan, tactics are the specific activities conducted to achieve an objective for a particular audience. Now, tonight we have 5 Merit Awards and 1 Spotlight Award in tactics. Our Merit Award winners are Chris Wilson of C+C for Catch Together, Fishermen Feeding Families. The University of Portland Marketing and Communications Department and COVID-19 Steering Committee for Helping Pilots Prevent newsletter. Harvey Yale, Spire Management, and the Marion Polk County Medical Society for Chart Notes, investigative reporting, features, and in-depth interviews to inform members of the Marion Polk County Medical Society. The GT Independence team at Finn Partners for GT Webinar Series, bringing a better care option to Californians. And Moda Health and Guard Communications for elevating expertise, connecting more people to the health experts at Moda. Congratulations. Our next category is media and blogger relations. And in this category, a Spotlight Award goes to Haley Dow and Megan Diesler from Bergen Associates for keeping Oregon wildlife safe, 1 license plate sale at a time. Wildlife populations across Oregon have significantly decreased over the last few years, making the Oregon Wildlife Foundation's mission to keep them safe. After launching the Watch for Wildlife license plate campaign, Bergen Associates helped Oregon Wildlife Foundation speak with the media to raise awareness about the campaign and how Oregonians can help protect our wildlife. Judges' comments included, I was fascinated by the way you used illustrations to convey emotions and how they could grab and keep your attention with only a few words. Very nicely done. Congratulations, Bergen Associates.
Our final award this evening is a very special one, the most prestigious one this chapter makes, the William W. Marsh Lifetime Achievement Award, honoring an outstanding longtime leader in the field of public relations. For nearly 4 decades, William W. Marsh was a towering figure in Oregon public relations. Marsh was a charter member and 1963 president of the Portland Metro chapter, which merged into the statewide chapter just a few years ago. After 28 years in the profession, Marsh joined Marylhurst University, where he established a public relations certificate program and taught from 1986 to 1993. The 2021 recipient of the William W. Marsh Lifetime Achievement Award is Wendy Lane Stevens, founder of Lane PR, which merged into Finn Partners just a few years ago. Let's learn a little bit more about Wendy.
Wendy inspires action on all fronts. And I would say, having worked for her for the last 15 years now, Wendy is one of those people every day when I come to work or anytime she starts, whether it is her stories or what she has already accomplished or her belief in what we can do before us, Wendy always goes at everything with this energy that you believe you can do it. Even if you have never done it before, you believe you can figure it out and you can accomplish it. One of the most powerful things about Wendy is she genuinely cares. and it is 100% the case for all of her employees to this day, or anybody that she has worked for her over the years, and also her clients. And I think that is something that she instills across the board.
Wendy has inspired me in so many ways, but I think it's her strong belief in and her ability to use and to teach others how to use communications as a tool to help companies grow that particularly stands out for me. I mean, I believe her belief was so strong that she started her own agency at the age of 40, and it's just an amazing story and an amazing example for anyone in our industry. She is an incredible mentor. She really leads by doing. I mean, she walks the walk, she talks the talk.
Wendy is one of those individuals who is just such a force. I've often referred to Wendy as a force of nature. She is just one of those people who finds the solution, right? You know, it's like if you can't go through something, you go around something. She's just one of those people who finds answers, and I've always admired that about her. She's one of the bravest people I've ever met in my life.
Congratulations, Wendy. I cannot think of a more deserving person to win the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Congratulations, Wendy. I couldn't think of anyone more deserving.
Wendy, congratulations on this magnificent achievement.
Congratulations, Wendy. Would you like to say a few words?
Wendy, are you with us?
Yes. Yes.
There you are.
Can you start the video?
Yes, we played the video. And
I know, but you can't see me.
Right. Do you want to start your camera?
Please. It won't allow me to. There. There.
Sorry
Okay.
about that.
That's okay. Little technical glitch. It happens often. I tell you, the video brought tears to my eyes. It's such an amazing, amazing honor to receive tonight. So thank you very much. You know, I've been performing public relations in Portland since 1972. It's a long time. I knew Olga Haley, I knew William Marsh, and I knew Ron Schmidt very well. He was actually a client of mine at a time. So I'm very honored to be part of this troika. And you know, public relations has been a fabulous career. I've been able, I actually counted the other day, I've had 250 people work for me over the years. So, because of course, when you start out, you hire young people, and I've learned so much from all of them. And I've learned so much from all of you in the public relations community. I've also learned a great deal from my clients. It's been a wonderful journey. I would offer public relations as a great, great industry and a great, great endeavor for anyone. Thank you for this honor. I'm really deeply honored.
Thank you, Wendy. We're honored by your presence and by your example for all of us. So thank you so much and congratulations. Well, folks, I know it's only been 36 minutes, but that does it for the 2021 PRSA Oregon Spotlight Awards. Now, we'd like to hear from you about how tonight's award presentation went. You're going to get an email shortly after the event asking you to complete a very short survey provided by Mike Riley at Riley Research. So please help us improve these events by taking it. And if you were a winner tonight, be sure to get your form back to us that you got via email on how many trophies you'd like and what the exact wording is. Catherine.
Thanks, Tom. We'd like to thank our team of volunteers who helped organize the many pieces of this event. We couldn't be here tonight without their amazing talents. Thank you.
And speaking of not being able to do it without our wonderful sponsors, again, Riley Research and Associates, Publix Northwest Public Relations, and the Clark College Foundation, Walsh Communications, Integrated Corporate Communications, and Imagine Public Relations.
Good night, everyone. Thank
Good
you.
night. Thanks for coming. Have a great evening. Dave Thompson's going to play us out, everybody.
Good night. Thank you.